everyone, how's it going? You can only see half of my face right now because, so I wear contacts, right? I was driving home from work and my contact was bothering me, so I'm like rubbing it and itching it and stuff, and I realized it's like behind my eyelid. Sucks. It happens more often than I'd like to admit. So I'm like rubbing and rubbing, almost got into a wreck, I swear. Nah, I really didn't, but like swerving slightly. Just very bad. I couldn't see, man. So I literally rubbed off all of the makeup, like on my eye. Like, you see that? No makeup, no makeup, makeup. Anyways, you can look at my whole face. Just don't look at my zit, okay? Like, some of y'all probably didn't even notice that I had a zit. And see, I just need to take my contact out and put new contacts in. That's probably weird. Y'all don't want to see that. Anyways, yeah. So today, I want to talk a little about happiness. Happiness and loving yourself. We're about to get like super vulnerable up in here. Super vulnerable. Also, side note, if this eye starts crying, I'm not crying. My contact, like, legit is just, ugh. I'm gonna take it out as soon as I'm done with this video. But yeah, so I'm not crying. Yeah, happiness. So, I've recently made a lot of changes in my life. And by recently, I mean in the last few days, in the last few weeks, in the last few months, and even the last 2 years. Everything from changing jobs to more responsibility and different changes and shifts in my career to friendships that I may have let go or gained, and even relationships. Yeah, and all of those different changes of things have brought me to where I am now. Number one, you should all know this. I 100% believe in no regrets. Like, I don't care if you did the dumbest thing of your life, like, it still got you to where you are right now. And it's gonna get you to where you're going to be in 5 years. So I definitely don't regret anything in my life. Sure, there's things that I could have done differently, but I didn't, so oh well. But yeah, I firmly believe in living with no regrets. But the happiness part of it, what's funny about that is for the last few days, and even the last couple of weeks, but more so in the last few days or week or so, I've had a lot of people tell me, like, hey, you look so happy, or you look great, or you have really great energy, or you just seem so much brighter. So I'm not just saying that to like pour out compliments that I've heard. I legit feel happier, lighter, brighter, more vibrant in every way, which is funny because I've always had a bubbly personality. When I was younger, my mom, my dance teacher, all the dance moms always told me I was a ham, which is weird because I didn't know what that was. And I was like, why are people calling me a ham? I'm not a pig. I was a little bit chubby though. But ham is not that. It's like, Google it, whatever. Anyways, that's not what this is about. But yeah, I've always had that like super bubbly personality and been kind of out there. And for people to come up to me and tell me like I'm even more like that than I was before, and for me to feel like that more than I was before, it's crazy to me. I legit don't think that I don't think that I knew what happiness was, or at least I hadn't felt it up until probably, I have the hiccups, like a few weeks ago, legitimately, and I've said multiple times, like, I'm happy, I have this, I have that, I have a boyfriend that loves me, I have a dog who's super cute, I didn't make any dumb decisions today, I made it to work. I don't like, whatever the case may be. But my happiness, as I just stated, it depended on what I did, who I was with, what didn't happen to me. It was more about the non-negative things than the actual happiness, the actual just contentment of being happy. I don't even know if that's, whatever, call the grammar police, I don't care. I don't know if that's a thing that you can say, but I said it, so whatever. Yeah, I always derived my happiness from other people, which is wrong. Very wrong on so many levels. Just horrifically wrong. Please hear me. If you do that, stop doing it. But my other problem was, as hard as it might be for some people to believe, I was in some aspects a people pleaser. I'm a helper. I like to help people. And I would stop anything that I'm doing for me to help somebody else. That's just how I am. That's not okay. Now, it's perfectly fine to help people. It's perfectly fine to be there for people. It's perfectly fine to show empathy. It's not perfectly fine to put another human being over yourself. It's not. Unless it's like your child or something. I don't have kids, so I'm just speaking from like a regular person. People with kids are regular people too. I don't know. I'm going to just stop there. I'm just saying, I don't have kids, so I'm not speaking on that level. But regardless, you should never put other people in front of you. And I struggled with that for a long time. And I can actually say that, so I just got out of a very long relationship with somebody that I loved. Of a long history together, and I don't feel ill of this person or look down on them. I would not be where I am today without that relationship. I firmly believe that, and I'm happy with where I am today. But it was definitely, I got to a place where I didn't love myself in that relationship. I didn't love the person that I was being, that I turned into, that I was becoming in that relationship. What's funny is, to the outside world, like, I made it look like I was probably having the time of my life. And that wasn't true at all. And only a few people that I knew and trusted actually knew even a little bit about what was going on inside my heart and in my head. And first of all, the people that I told, which was like 2 or 3 people, were great, supported me through the process, definitely told me, like, you should pull your head out of your ass if that's how you feel, and then move on. But it was something that you can't tell a person. Like, I want to sit here and yell at, I'm pretty sure there's just lightning. That's cool. I'm sitting on my patio, balcony, whatever. You can't tell a person that's unhappy to, like, change their shit. I mean, you can, and by all means do. Like, I liked that people were trying to hold me accountable, but I didn't make that decision for anybody else. I didn't make that decision for my friend, or for a parent, or for a coworker, or a guy on the side of the road. I made that decision for me and for how I felt. And it took me a long time to get to there, but I'm thankful for the whole path that I went down in order to get to a place where I saw what was actually happening. Because without all the bullshit that I went through, I wouldn't be where I am today. Now, the reason that I'm telling you all of this is because I believe, I know, there are other people like me out there. Number 1, it's gonna be okay. Number 2, love yourself. You're the freaking bomb, man. You are. I don't even know who you are, but I know that you are the best. You're just the best. So take a second and recognize that. if you feel like you're in a bad situation, a bad relationship, a bad job, a bad friendship, whatever it is, if you don't feel right here, if you don't feel good about it, stop doing it. I'm going to say this again, I thought that I was happy. Again, happy because bad things weren't happening. Number one, I was just telling myself that because bad things were happening. I was losing myself. That's a big deal. I woke up one day and realized I'm not the person that I want to be. And if I were to continue, I wouldn't be proud of the person I was becoming. That's crazy. I wasn't going to be proud of the person I would continue to become. Think about that for a second. If you keep doing what you're doing right now, would you be happy with the person you're becoming? Would you be proud? So, obviously I just said I wasn't gonna be. So crazy. No makeup, crazy. I let go of a lot of shit. Dropped the expectation of really a whole lot of stuff. I have a long way to go, but having expectations about other people doing things, you don't control them. Like they're gonna do whatever they want to do, so whatever. I let a lot of that stuff go. I let a lot go. A few weeks ago, I moved on from the relationship that I was in, and I felt really good about it. Not because I did not love that person. It was just I needed time to be me and figure myself out. And I slowly started feeling better. I started feeling lighter and brighter. Last week, I went to New York. And in New York, I actually went and visited the Hudson River, and I stood there and I let things go. I stood by myself. My dad was totally watching from afar because the Hudson is scary. But yeah, he even took pictures of me. I posted some of them. That picture means a whole lot more to me than a girl just standing staring at the Hudson. That's a place that I changed my life, for sure. I changed my mindset and I let things go that I felt like were literally chains around me, and I let them go. So, I started this conversation with the fact that people were telling me that I seemed happier, and I didn't feel like I knew what happiness was for a long time. Now I feel like I feel it, and I can't even describe it. If you can describe happiness, you're probably doing it wrong. I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel well. I just feel different, y'all. I feel like I'm in a really, really good place. I feel like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I feel free. Like, I don't even know. Like, there aren't words for it. I feel amazing. Just amazing. It's so hard to explain. So I said all of that and went through all of that. Again, I know there's somebody out there that needed to hear this. You're not alone if you don't feel like yourself. If you, for 1 second of the day, for just 1 second, or even a second of this video that you just watched, if for 1 second you feel like you're not you, or you're not going to be proud in 5 years, or maybe you're doing it wrong, maybe you're going down the wrong path, maybe you should reevaluate. If you thought any of those things, if you feel anything right here that's like, this could be something, listen to it. Do something for you. Let go of all of the other things. Let go of the people, the expectations, the let go of all of it. The only thing that you should be holding on to is just you, your self-worth. Yeah, you are amazing. You. I know it. I feel amazing. I feel like I should be sharing my feeling with the world, and I can't give it to you. I can't. I can't explain it. I know for a fact, feeling how happy I feel right now, and just how, like, I'm great. Like, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong. I don't know if there's anything right. It's just I'm good. I'm good. I'm not great. I'm not hugging Robert Kraft right now. I'm not shitty. Something bad isn't happening to me. I'm good. I'm just good, and there's no feeling like it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I encourage you to go find it. I feel good. I want you to feel good. Go find that feeling, and don't go searching for good. Don't go searching for happy. Find it. It's in here. I'm sitting on a futon on my balcony in December in Texas, so it's like 80 degrees. It's not really, but I'm not thinking about anything other than just me telling you this. Like, I want to share it with people. Like, it's so frustrating. I can't share it with you. Find your happiness right here. Let go of everything else. Don't go find your happy with somebody else. Don't go find your happy with a bar. Don't go, whether it's, I won't get into bars, but just don't find your happy within yourself. I always told myself, like, I put on Facebook years ago, like, happiness is something that you give yourself. Happiness is a choice you have to make, things like that. It legit is. Don't look for somebody else to make you happy. This smile right here, this feeling, like, you can't go buy it and you can't get it from someone. Nobody's gonna give it to you. It's not for sale. It's just you. Just be you. Yeah, I'm done being vulnerable for right now, but I'll be back later. I talked for a long time this time. I probably just babbled about nothing. Now I gotta, like, watch it and see if it's, like, even worth posting. I bet it will be, though. If you enjoyed listening to this, if I helped you at all, if you think somebody else could benefit from listening to it, like it, comment on it, share it. That would mean the world to me. The world to me. There is still a part of me that I like to help people. If this can help somebody that you know, send it to them. If you don't want to send it to them, at least just tell them you're great. Tell somebody that they're awesome today. You'll feel awesome because of it, I promise. But seriously, right down there, like it, comment on it, share it. Down there. Like, comment, share. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you want to hear more about this stuff. Yeah. I'd love to talk. Bye.